Welcome to Daily Crypto Report, guys. And yes, can we get a golden cross for Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin going to get a golden cross? We're going to find out. So, without wasting much time, let's go to the news. Let's go to the chart. Let's see what's going on. If you're new here, press the notification bell, subscribe, then let's dive in. Yeah, so we always start with CoinDesk as usual, and of course, the first news we have here is that frothy NFT market remains healthy. Okay, of course, the crazy thing about NFT market is always going to be LD because the guys in charge of all of this, the guys doing most of these NFT things, they are cashing out in Ethereum and they are not selling their Ethereum, they are reinvesting it. So Ethereum keeps circulating, and because of that, I mean, it's really not going to crash. Okay, it's really doing well, at least for now. Okay, for now, nobody's cashing out, everybody's just getting and reinvesting. So it's nice. Then we already look at this yesterday. Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter, is already trying to build a decentralized exchange using Bitcoin's protocol. Of course, a lot of decentralized exchanges are built on Ethereum currently. Even the Binance one is still running on Ethereum in one way or the other. So, but these guys are planning to do theirs with fully Bitcoin, and let's really see how it's going to happen. Then we already looked at this yesterday. Ethereum developers had some challenge with Ethereum because some of their miners did not upgrade their software, and because of that, there is now a chain split. So without wasting much time, let's go to Cointelegraph. For the chain split, you might wonder how does it affect Ethereum? Of course, it has caused a lot of things currently. It means there are some miners that are using just some old codes to validate, and we have new miners that are using the new codes. So there's, of course, there's going to be a split because there will be a disagreement at some point. There will not be handshake at some point, and because of that, a lot of things can happen. Currently, the price of Ethereum gas fee has really gone up. I mean, by over 150% currently. So it's a very crazy one, but again, I know it's going to be fine. The Ethereum guys are very smart. They're going to get it fixed. From Cointelegraph, the major news we have here is that Bitcoin could retest 50k ahead of Friday's US job data. Of course, we know the US, they do this. I think it's a monthly thing where they bring out data of jobs and a lot of other things. And there's a way they price this thing. I mean, from experience, always affects stocks in a way, and Bitcoin is not going to be excluded. Okay, so, and of course this is a very positive one, and a lot of people are saying Bitcoin could retest 50k. Okay, and of course Visa is talking about NFTs and saying, look, NFTs will be very good for fan engagement, so we are in on NFTs. So without wasting much time, let's just go to Bitcoin.com news and let's see what they have for us. I think the major thing here is talking about the bar. Yes, the bar that currently accepts Bitcoin for payment. Okay, so there's a bar, I mean, that accepts Bitcoin for payment currently, and it's nice. And these guys, when they spoke to them, they said, look, we accept Bitcoin because we believe Bitcoin is the future. Okay, and that's very nice. Then of course you can see a lot of coins have done well, Reef, Texos, and the likes. Then Ethereum fee, of course, very good. The news is here. Ethereum fee jumped about 154%. I mean, because of the whole get mismatch thing, and I really hope they get it solved ASAP. So let's go to Bitcoin.com news and see what Bitcoin.com news has for us. Talking about fiat money, I'm not interested in that. Then of course talking about the OID thing. Okay, so I mean there's not so much interesting news from Bitcoin.com, but the whole ID thing is the whole ID thing is, of course, there will be digital currencies, and each person is going to have like a digital signature, digital wallet, a digital ID, which is they're going to receive the digital currencies. And let's see what the central banks of nations are currently doing. So I think basically that's it for the news. So without wasting much time, let's go to the chart and let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Yeah, all right, guys. So welcome to the Bitcoin chart, and yes, you can see the Bitcoin is really holding strong, really holding strong. And now on this chart, you will see two lines: a green line and a yellow line. Okay, these are not just for designs. I really don't like using most of these things, but of course, we just have to use them today because it is very important. Now, the green line you are seeing is the 50-day moving average, and the yellow line is the 200-day moving average. Why should we give a damn about this moving average? I mean, why should we care? Okay, now there's this trend that we have observed for the past few years with Bitcoin. These two moving averages, they have this great, I mean, way in which they decide, or in which they showcase, I mean, current direction of the or trend of the market. Now, whenever the 50-day moving average goes above the 200-day moving average, it is called a golden cross. It basically means the bull run is about to start, and we've seen this all along. I don't have enough data here. I mean, when I mean data, information here for the moving average, because I'm using my phone, so it's not going to come out so well. But really, I mean, this is basically it. When anytime the 50-day, I mean the green goes above the yellow line, the bull run starts. We've seen this over the years. And whenever the green goes below the yellow line, the bear market starts. Okay, and so but this year is kind of very funny and very crazy because the green has gone below the yellow line, and whenever this happens, we call it a death cross. Okay, whenever the green goes above the yellow line, we say it's a golden cross. When it goes below, we say it's a death cross. So we had a death cross here, and I mean, of course, you're learning something new. Nice. So we had a death cross here, and of course, we really didn't go down so much, and we are apparently seemingly to want to have a golden cross here because the green line is constantly approaching this yellow line. And again, we can see in the chart that on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is finding support above the yellow line, which is the 200-day moving average. Yeah, I mean, if history is in any indication, anytime we find support above the 200-day moving average, I mean, the market pumps up some amount, perhaps 10%, perhaps 5%, perhaps, I mean, 20%. Bitcoin pumps up some amount. And so now we are finding support, and we really want to see Bitcoin pump up some amount. Okay, so for me, what am I really anticipating? I wish I had enough information here, I mean, via chats, but I'm using my phone, so there's really not so much that can be shown. So, but the thing is, what I really expect to see is, I mean, Bitcoin go up and then roll down. But I mean, when I mean roll down, I'm not saying break below this region, but I'm saying roll down to something like 40 something K again. I mean, like towards 43, 44 region, 42, 43, 44K region. Then now starts to gather momentum to the upside. This is what I'm expecting to see. Why? This is just my bias because the chart is not saying that yet. Nothing is saying that, but this is my bias because I really have a lot of experience. I mean, from charts where the Bitcoin at this point goes down, then gathers momentum to continue to the upside. Okay, so but basically this indicator really shows that we could go to up. So what I really want to say, we just quickly go up perhaps to 51K, then go down to 43, 42, 44K, then now gather momentum to the upside if we are to go to the upside. If not, we could just roll down and then go to the downside. So I'm really going to be optimistic, and I'm really going to watch this market play. For me, before I get skeptical, I want to see Bitcoin break below 46K. When Bitcoin goes below 46K, then we might get a little skeptical, but of course, I don't mean we'll close all our positions because Bitcoin is really bullish this period. Okay, I mean, a lot of people are buying Bitcoin. Square is buying Bitcoin. We have rumors of companies buying Bitcoin. We've had rumors of Amazon, of Apple buying Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is very amazing, and a lot of people are using Bitcoin to do things. So now it's not even a wise time to start saying you want to sell some Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm only doing this analysis especially for some of the altcoins you have, because once Bitcoin start getting wrecked, most of them get wrecked. So we really want to pay close attention to the Bitcoin. So again, like I said earlier, for me, I will not panic. I'm already in on position, so I'm just folding my hands and watching. If we go up, fine. If we're going to break down, for me, if we go below 46K, I'll close some of my altcoins and take them back into US dollar, and we just observe what the market is doing. So basically that's it on for the Bitcoin chart. I tried not to be so technical. I tried to be very simple. I mean, so I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Yeah, alright guys, so that's it on Daily Crypto Report. Thank you so much for today. If you're new here, don't forget to press the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you tomorrow, and as always, don't get wrecked. Bye bye.